Start.
Good evening, my dear students. You are most welcome in the very program THAVANU PANCHAMRUT. Today, we are going to discuss in this program a model question paper. At this juncture, today when you are very much ready for the examination, I know discussion of model question paper is very important for you. Today, here we have got Sri S.S. Pandey sir from the H.B. Kapadia group of schools, prominent faculties. He will tell you in detail few important factors what to be kept in mind just to score good marks. So please, Pandey sir, tell our students what to be done.
Good evening students and viewers all over Gujarat. When few days are remaining for the board exam 2013, it is very natural that your heartbeats must be at peak. But we are trying to just inspire you and enhance your ideas and brilliance how to shake off your fear for the exam. Dear students, we have brought a program named THAVANU PANCHAMRUT. It is telecast by GSTV and in the guidance of an just innovative educationist Sri M.N. Kapadia Sahib, the managing trustee of the HBK group of schools. Here, dear students, today I am going to discuss about a model question paper which were so many probable questions to be asked in the board exam. So let's begin with that model question paper. Here you see in part B, that is of 50 marks, and section A. Section A, the first question that is to be asked to read the following extracts and answer the questions given below them. Dear students, here extracts are given and questions based on the extracts are given below the extracts. Most of students know the answers, but they cannot present the answer properly. I have come across while doing the work of assessment in the board exam that students don't read the question properly. They read the question and write the whole paragraph as their answer, but that is quite wrong. Here one example is given here. You can see this extract and two questions are given. The children ran away because here students write right from here, the children ran away. This is my own garden. They write all these things. But my dear friends, first of all read the question carefully, go through the extracts and understand that. Here the answer is given here because the giant shouted angrily, but most of students note down or copy down the whole paragraph. Here which sentence shows that the giant was selfish? They see the word selfish and they try to write the whole paragraph, but that is not the proper way of presenting your answer. So dear friends, once again I would like to advise you that read the question carefully and find out the correct answer and write that up to the mark, and you can get full marks in that. Here some other extracts are given and the questions are given below them. You can see extract number here 2. If you read this paragraph, you will find the answers of this question. The three colors of our flag suggest. A student read this question and they copy down the whole paragraph, but that's quite wrong. So while you are trying this question, be sure of your right answer. Don't waste your time after writing the whole paragraph. Now here question number 11, in part B, question number 11, that brings 3 marks for you, and you have to write only 6 to 8 sentences. Here also, what do the students do? Suppose here this short note is asked. What the students do? They copy down the whole lesson. I have seen so many answer papers during my assessment. I find them that they write the whole lesson for 3 marks, but when you are writing the whole lesson, examiner has no time to assess the entire lesson. So you have to write this short note into 6 to 8 sentences only. The length of your answer must be up to the asked. Here the dinosaur, and after that Helen, a gifted learner. You have to highlight the character of Helen into 6 to 8 sentences only, and here only 2 short notes are given. I have some more probable short notes that I want to tell you. Here you see, friends, this short note, lesson number 2, Safer Sweet. This short note has been asked many times. This is an important short note, so prepare it well. In the same way, lesson number 3, Canada, China, England, these short notes have been asked many times. Lesson number 4, blue bike. I have selected all these short notes according to my experience, because I have seen so many question papers of board exam as well as of preliminary exams of different schools. These short notes have been included in so many question papers. So steps to control noise. Here you have to write 5 to 6 sentences only. There are so many steps given to control noise pollution, but you have not to copy down all the points. You have to write only 5 to 6 points. In the same way, wonderful creation, that is the title of the lesson, wonderful creation. When the student read that title, they try to write, they try to copy down the whole lesson. That is not advisable. Here in the same way, French scientists experiment, making mistakes, diamond an exceptional stone, and Julian a courageous girl, and paper face, taste of true love, and Sullivan a wonderful teacher. All these short notes have been asked frequently, and they are expected to be asked in the coming exam also. So moving from this question, we have to go on section B of part B, and under this section, here first question, answer the question into 2 to 3 sentences each. 2 questions are asked under this heading. There is no any option, so you have to attempt all these 2 questions. Here suppose, what is the opinion of Dog 2 about both the masters? This question has been asked many times, so you have to prepare it Well, and what happened to flight number 508? This question has been asked 5 to 6 times in the board exam. And moving from that, I would like to come on the complete the following lines. These lines are asked from the allotted poem, poem number 1, 3 and 4. These 3 poems are to be memorized. So dear friend, prepare all these 3 poems well. This question brings 2 marks for you. So sometimes what happens, students read the lines and they write the whole poem. In this way they are killing their time, they are wasting their time, and at last they don't have sufficient time to complete their question paper. Here, this is, you cannot avoid this question. There is no option, and the only way, you have to memorize the poem. There is no any other option. So, moving to next question, complete the following sentences with the help of the words given in the brackets. This question puzzles so many intelligent students too. Even they make mistakes here. But dear friends, you have the knowledge of connectives. You can do this question very easily. Here connectives like who, which, what, where, why, till, until, if, unless. So you have to keep these connectives in your mind, and you have to practice a lot by using these connectives. If you are using the proper connectives, you can get here 3 marks. Suppose here we enjoy playing in rain. What is monsoon season? You can complete this question by writing this: we enjoy playing in rain during monsoon season. Or by using connective when, we enjoy playing in rain when monsoon season begins. And in the same way, we were happy because you have to show the reason here. Why were you happy? So we were happy because our school had vacation, or we were happy because our school vacation had begun. So summer is so hot that, here so and that, so hot that, and after that you have to apply a proper subject. So summer is so hot that we perspire, or summer is so hot that everyone perspire. So here are so many examples. So dear friends, you have to do a lot of practice using the connectives. Here in place of this question, jumbled parts, means you have to arrange the jumbled parts and make a meaningful sentence. So parts of a sentence are given in uneven order. You have to arrange them in even order and make the sentence. And after that, change the following text as shown below. Dear friends, under this head, 5 things are asked. Here, change the voice, change into plural number, or change into singular number, or change the gender, or change the number. So dear friend, change the following text as shown, and sometimes here indication is given, start this way. So read this text. Here in this text, in his free time, Raju did odd jobs for the neighbors. In this way, he earned pocket money. He kept some money for himself and gave the rest to his mother. Start this way. You concentrate your mind here. In her free time, Rani, in place of Raju, the name Rani is used, means you have to change the gender. So, you have to change this text in this way. In her free time, Rani did odd jobs for the neighbors. In this way, she earned. In place of he, we have to write she according to the application of Rani in place of Raju. So, earned pocket money. She kept some money for herself and gave the rest to her mother. So, if you write these three sentences in a correct way, you can get full marks, means 3 marks. And another thing, suppose you have to change the number. First of all, decide the text and the subject and the nouns and pronouns in which number they are given. If they are given in plural number, it means you have to convert that text into singular number. And very likely, if the text is asked to in singular number, you have to convert that into plural number. And sometimes you have to replace the pronouns by the asked pronouns, just like use I in place of he, or use they in place of he, or use she in place of they. So, you have to replace the pronouns. And sometimes this question can be asked in the form of change the tenses. Suppose the text is given in future tense, or means simple future tense, you may be just asked to convert that paragraph into simple past tense. So, you have to change the tense of the verbs according to the indication. Now, moving to another question. Here in part B under section C, no report, a report is asked. Dear friends, generally report is written in simple past tense. Something has happened, you have something, you have seen something, you have visited something, or anything has happened, just like an accident has taken place, flood has taken place, or you have just visited a famine just struck area. So, you have to present this report in the simple past tense, and this report can be asked about the celebration of different functions at your school. If any report is asked regarding any function that is celebrated at a school, you have to just write this report according to the given points. Suppose you have to invite the chief guest. When the chief guest arrives and the preparations had been over, means all these points you have to include in that report. So, so many common things can be included while you are writing the report. So, this is a very, very easy question, and that brings 5 marks for you. Here report, you see, you went to a railway station during busy hours to book a ticket. Write a short report, use these following points. So, you have to use these points and you have to write this short note according to the indication. Here suppose some most probable short notes can be, this report can be asked here, just like a house on fire, an accident, prize distribution function, or farewell function at a school. So you have to prepare all these types of report and read the following telephonic conversation and prepare a message for venue in about 30 words. What happens in this question? This is the easiest question in the question paper, and it brings 4 marks for you when you write 30 words. And so many things are very common while you are writing a message. You have to begin your message like this. Any message that is asked, you have to write, Mr. So and so, there was a phone from your friend, from your father, from your classmate, from your teacher, whatever is given in the question paper. So there was a phone from your friend when you had gone. The place, if place is mentioned, you can mention the place, or you can write when you were not at your home. When I asked you if there was any message for you, he requested me to tell you that, and after that you have to write the message in 2 or 3 lines only. Means your message should not be more than 30 or 35 words. You have to in the limit of 30 words. And in place of message, notice can be asked. So notice can be asked. Notice can be asked regarding the school functions. Suppose you have to draw a notice about the annual day of a school. You have to draw a notice about the sports day. You have to draw a notice about the elocution competition. Means different activities that are conducted at a school. So any notice that is asked to regarding the school function, you can begin your notice like this. Here I would like to show you how to write the notice. Dear friends, first of all you have to write the date here. Suppose today is here 26th write the date, and after that you write notice here, underline it, and after that you have to mention the subject, whatever the subject is given. Suppose the sports day, here you have to write the subject, and after that you can begin your notice. And notice that is concerned to the school functions, you can begin like this. All the students of secondary and higher secondary divisions are hereby informed that school is going to arrange the sport day function, and you have to mention the date from this date to this date. The students, those who are interested to take part in this function, can enroll their number to their respective class teachers. This notice is very common. You can write these sentences in any notice regarding the school functions. And after that, you are writing the notice matter. You have to write here by order who has issued the notice. Suppose the principal, and after that the name of the school, the secretary, the name of the school, in this way. And after that, don't forget to make a box. When your notice is complete, you have to put your notice inside a box, and very likely in case of message also you have to make the box. Now moving to another question, turn the following conversation into the indirect speech. Only 4 sentences are asked and it brings 4 marks for you. So you follow the rules that have been taught you during the class teaching. Here you see customer, what is this? Tea. Waiter, why sir? Customer, it smells like kerosene. Waiter, then it is definitely tea, or coffee smells like sweet. So rules for changing the sentence into indirect speech have been taught you during the class teaching. So you have to follow those rules and convert these 4 sentences into indirect speech and you can get full marks. Now moving to question number 22, write a paragraph on any one of the following in about 100 words. Here I have seen so many students who write this composition in 2 or 3 pages and they kill their time. They cannot complete their question paper. So dear students, here I would like to advise you that write this thing in the asked word only, just in about 100 words or maybe just 125 words. I would like to suggest you some more most probable essays that are to be asked in the board exam, just like my state, my country, an accident I saw, pollution and environmental problems, my mother, problems of working mothers, my neighbors, visit to a jewelry shop, visit to a science fair, my favorite teacher, trees are best friends, my best friend. Dear friends, these compositions have been asked so many times in the board exams. So if you prepare all these compositions, I can say that you can get 6 marks. And moving to another question here, and the last question of the model question paper of letter writing. Here one letter is given, Anand from Raj Niwas near bus stop, Raj Mahal Road, Mehsana, writes a letter to of consolation to his friend Saurabh. Dear friends, you have to follow the points and your letter must be of 80 to 100 words only. Don't write up 2 or 3 pages letters. In this way you are wasting your time and the examiner is not going to give you more marks than here 6 marks. So letters like letters of consolations, letters of congratulations and letter to just participate in any function and asking permission of your father, your mother.